installing, contact, coding, complexion, withdrawing from within to take purpose. Structure the fractured feature to such extensiveness. We are the main fuel supply. The self to such extent intact through facts to a state like art, divinely dined, compact, impact, packed so tiny, small in roundness, loudness. Housing we call to get ahead, facing, chasing within oneself, memorable experience mind. That's a direction to direct, effect, connect, to adapt, to adaption of changing variables, varyingly intent in notion, the cause and effect, and affection to its influence. It calls, lures, purring of pure to quench thirst quenching, needing, refreshing, session, fresh into peer, steer, clearing, unclear to its happening, to scale on lanes, shoulderings, to boulder on holders, to molding its holdings, to build, display, create, images portrayed through portals of mortals, vesseling in essence to bring its light and sound to take part in the event of events, venting all to all for all different and alike, shaping, shifting phases, embraces, praise, moving in place. It's and given to be able to sense in, so lens tends to means varying to carrying, self-aware. It can change variables to enable a desired change. Its effectively decided by you. You need only be resting still in and out, self without self, selfless and selfless. Reach the edge of you. How well does one know oneself? Can one really own oneself completely, fully and completely? To what state? What's a maximized state of living? Not to let go of logic, but without feeling and thought. What is one's pursuit? What is man? That's kicking beyond the usual slate to unusual states. What can man in pieces, in part, say is complete? Does incomplete look to stay incomplete? If it finds fulfillment in that state, though it have direction or drive to chase, live, pursue, why be limited to its pouring, overturning, over I, or is that every or any stone to collecting, all bestowed to one, then discovering, having and holding all in all. What's to reject when nothing's rejected to start? Held in potentially beginning its spark into creation, definition, the ignition of all to one and one to all, fitting fixed connections to causes out of thin air, similar through film lenses, cross toss boss, uppers, downers, like space, place, no up down, left, right, no direction, more a placing to direct, compass, passage, passive in age, the holder, massive in range, the strangeness to be falling, callings, more to familiarize like from unrealized to self-realization, like conscience flooding with emotion, presenting new complications, stipulations, situations. Mix of punctuation, offering effective translation, indicative to indicating extensively, precisely. How do you get to something without figuring it out? You don't just go at it, you doubt what you're seeing, that through being all needs to be shown, though known what's to know, full or pool of emptiness, calling on, stalling on to peel, to appealing, appetites, fulfilling, seeking to incense, a yearning, burning, heating, like heart beating, pump after pump, push after push, like superb, state of art, conditioning to condition, a means to scenes, into submission. That's self-admit, admiration, to direct connection to what's the choice out of soul. A uncountable amount of full and accountable, all one and the same, to found and unfound, conditional and all relational, that's all to account for, and accounted is only the flowing now into now. Ocean sails up the wind, scaling, sailing, sling to let's filling, filled pots to gots, like take shots, patron like Megatron, strong down the hatch, match, catch, patch together, a weathering of a scene to later, referencing and scene, then sing out what's to about hand. Most likely out to toasting, coasting, roller coaster, exciting, like keep on biting, delicious meals for no matter, stiller deals, filler reels, peels to then, peeling, to sling, to keeping on, king, queen, once more, to sure again, one another cure, a burn pure, to sure suffice, reassure, advice. What can does not suffice, so had diverse search to devise, design, the vice, advise, unwise, sure to meet some wise, that's device. To refine and wind face to face, see the self through somebody else, like standing in different shoes, and who's and what's and that's, and now you backs, bring backs, no take backs, you take that and make that and shake that, check that once, twice, 3 times just to be sure, 1, 2 secure, 3 reassured, 4 what's in store, that's to explore the what's in store, to hold a door, all hold in store until it's all tore or pouring out, no way out, so it sound drip, that's it sounding, ringing, how so stinging when it stings, and when better rings, that then sings, but just to feel shift side to side, drift down to turn up, then best after his rest, to then test best, better, besetting, a comfort tended, then mended, bending, unending, lending, sending, rendering, letterings to better bring and sing here Rain no, but 2 years means offers to sudden have given my lip and read and held within share. I dared to fare and stare down, up and all around, to only be astounded, unwounded, if rounded, be bound to abound, astounding, sounding. Mountains bringing into submission the mission, not conquer, but rule. School like cool from uncool, cool feeling cooling to cooling like all royaling. That's knighting, like to seem more king, a one with means, keys to vaults of vastness held in the written, to with been all through to overseen, all overseen, rolling over being no more boulder on shoulders, but a world all too retold to hold, be bold, all that can does will hold, and so does will to hold molder, to hold her up, told her ring like strings, to pull ring on the scene towards the passage, the mind unwinding, binding, like reminding, remending, a new sending on to constant, on consistently, persistently, insistent to determine, undetermined, that's why choice to choice, scale on scales, set course and set sail like mail, tail. All faring, all pairing, all caring what another can't or won't. Don't be too drawn or withdrawn. Instead, one drawing a state of action with simple, like smallest of purpose, held like focus to bring attention to with intention, intense to sense, an immense fence, hence in my lion's den, mending a mind sending.